We've just pulled up anchor, departing the wonderful Anaho Bay. We have semi-outstayed our welcome. We've stayed about 5 nights, so probably the longest we've ever been at anchor somewhere. But it was absolutely fabulous, hanging out with friends and exploring and just making the most of being in absolute paradise. Our next kind of mission is to get to an island called Hiva Oa, which is 80 nautical miles southeast, so directly into the wind. So to break it up a little bit, we are going to shoot east about 30 nautical miles to Uahuka just to stay the night, and then we can head straight south, so we'll be a lot better wind angle tomorrow when we do the long stint from there to Hiva Oa. So yeah, into the wind we go. And he's putting the lines out.
Fish time. We want mahi-mahi today. Haven't had one in months. Remember the last mahi-mahi, baby?
The Atlantic, no?
Yeah. That's how long ago it was. God damn.
Well, we're not having the greatest motor in the world. We're heading straight into the wind, but we're also heading straight for Uahuka. What are we now? About 5.5 knots, ticking along.
Yeah.
And the wind is about 15 to 16 knots, so
Just thinking we're never going to catch a fish in the Marquesas. And I was sitting there watching Sarah sleep during the day, and suddenly I saw the bungee tight, and I was like, oh, the bungee's tight. We got a fish! And so I was very surprised, but very happy to have us a nice little tuna. Go very well. Some burgers and on the smoker.
well, it's about 4:30 in the afternoon now. We've arrived at our beautiful little anchorage for the evening. We're going to recheck the weather, but our plan is to get up about 1 AM and head straight for Hiva Oa. So probably have a cup of tea, a snack, and hit the sack pretty soon.
Now I feel like there is something hanging over your shoulder and I don't know.
After eventually getting to sleep last night at a very early hour, we have arisen. It's about 1 AM. And we've pulled up anchor and are heading towards Hiva Oa. At the moment there is not a lot of wind, which is a good thing, but we are expecting it to fill in later on this morning. So the wind's already picked up. Now we've come out of the lee of the island. We have got anywhere between 11 and 16 knots. And what sails do we have up, Eddie?
We've got the main, full main, and the little jib, just to keep it really safe and controllable for any puffs that come through. So we're still motor sailing, but making good speeds, and it's quite comfy now.
Yeah, so I think eye on first nap.
Yep, you'll probably nap the whole way. It's been a busy morning here. With the sunrise came some squalls, some black clouds, a lot of rain. We saw up to 30 knots, so we had put a few reefs in a bit frantically just to keep it nice and unloaded and relaxed on board. So now the wind's turned to the southeast and we're motoring directly into the final bay we're heading to, but it's an eventful morning.
Everything has its minute, a moment to shine in the sun. Soon as it started, it's finished. Blink your eyes and it's over and done, and it's out of style, it's just a ghost.
Just setting up to smoke our wee little tuna that we caught yesterday. She's all brined up and ready to go. I think we're going to call this date night in the Marquesas. Surrounded by beautiful Mother Nature.
Rotary phone. I might get retro, classic, vintage, throwback, old school or original, but I'm never getting old. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm never getting old. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I might get some wrinkles.
Much better success rate this time round. It's a little bit less dry, but the flavour is spot on.
I'll be on some skis when I'm over the hill. Everything that you see one day is gonna be something.
And even though I'm going down, I turn myself around, knowing it's a lie. And even though I go inside, the thoughts that come alive.
So we've just moved anchorages, just about a couple of miles to the west, mainly because our anchorage that we were in became quite rolly overnight. But we've got to the next one, which faces a little bit more north, and it's just as rolly, if not more. And there is a huge swell crashing on the beach in front of us. So what we're going to do is head round the northwestern corner of Hiva Oa and check out all the other anchorages and hope we can find somewhere sheltered. The northern side of these islands is supposed to be the leeward side because of the southeasterly trades that come in, so a little bit annoying that we are struggling to find an anchorage that we can stay in for the day.
Cause I'm feeling 17, begging down on my knees. I'm feeling past the week, I just stop myself and leave. Don't you wanna get in? Don't you wanna fall apart? I'm seeing in me now, lights up all across my heart, calling on my heart. Even though I'm going down, I turn myself around, calling out your lies. Step back, the light seems a little too bright. I'm not aligned, but I don't see a problem, and it's alright, yeah. Cause I'm feeling 17, begging down on my knees. I'm feeling past me, I just stop myself and leave. Don't you wanna get in? Don't you wanna fall apart? I don't see it in me now, lots of fall across my heart, calling on my heart, calling on my heart, calling on my heart.
Being a Sunday, we nipped around to the neighbouring village to witness the melodious church service. Eddie and I are splitting up this afternoon. I have been invited to a ladies' afternoon tea on another boat, and Eddie is going ashore to smash open some coconuts, I think, with the boys.
We're here, sunset in Tahuata, and right next to us the manta ray doing flips under the water, eh Sarah?
Feeling like I just lost the podcast. I just saw what I thought I'd just become. Feeling like I know I not the best way. I'm crawling on my heart. Calling on my heart.
Behind the jib up there is the Bay of Tahuata on Hiva Oa. That's where we're going to. You see the boats in there. We're going to be lifting Laddie out of the water for 12 days while I go off to do some work, and Sarah has a holiday. And as you can see, it's pretty magnificent scenery here for the boat to hang out in. Lucky her.
Packed some bags and we headed west. Thought that it might be the best thing for us. I was thinking about me and all the things that you'd leave behind. Family and a peace of mind. I got you.
So this anchorage is meant to be rather rolly. It's very exposed to the southwesterly trades and waves. So we're hoping to get behind the breakwater. It's meant to be usually quite full, but fingers crossed there is space for us.
We got love. We ain't got a lot. We got love.
Just heading into the main town of this island. It's about a 2-mile walk into town, so Adam is secretly hoping that we get picked up. But yeah, we're going to go get some internet, get some lunch. We haven't had a connection to the outside world in about 2.5 weeks now, which has been quite refreshing. But definitely need to do some catching up and email checking and possibly some video uploading.
Will she fall or will she?
I'll just walk.
Till they all fall down. We ain't got a lot. We got love.
Tying up here is the Nuku Hiva, which is the supply ship that comes once every couple of weeks to resupply the islands. Half supply ship, half cruise liner.
We got love. We got love.
So we're hauling out here because I got to go away do a week of work, and there's no marinas, no moorings. The only place to store a boat safely while we're away is on the hard here, and the haul out here is a little interesting. It's not what we're usually used to. It's not a travel lift with 2 straps that go into the boat. It's a trailer that you drive up on, and then 2 hydraulic rams with pads come up on the side of the boat and cradle it while the keel sits on the trailer. The trailer is rated to take 25 ton and I think 18 meter boats, and we're 14 meters and 16 ton. And looking at the boats in the yard, we're going to be the biggest boat in there, so it's going to be interesting to see how it all works and hopefully safe for Laddie.
Get me out of here, take me up to the stars, 'cause I wanna be wherever you are. My, I've never seen the light. My, I've never even tried. Oh, give up the fear and run with me. Give up the ghost and the burned out dreams. You're the only miracle that I believe. So come and run away with me. I wrote our names on a broken bus stop. I left this town, that's all they've got. My, they've never seen the light. My, they've never even tried. These city lights and neon signs, they got me lost and hypnotized. My, I've never seen the light.